Hi gang, I'm back, and the next tutorial will be on how to store your unmounted stamps onto a CD case. Okay, this is a regular CD case, and it has to be the double one, not the skinny slim jewel cases. Obviously you can't put stamps on this part of it because of the where the CD is normally placed. So you would remove the cover and pop out the CD portion of it. And then put it back together. Simple. Yeah, no problem, right? You would then take a cardstock. I'll be right back. Okay, what you would then do is take your cardstock. It's measured 5 by 4 and I believe 3/4 inches. Stamp the image onto the cardstock, as well as write the title of your stamp set onto a strip of 5 or 4 3/4 by 1/4 inch. This would be then placed on the side. Apply adhesive onto the strip, and then you would stick it onto the side of the CD case. So this, when you file it, you can see exactly what stamp set it is. Most of the larger stamp sets won't fit into one of these CD cases, so it will accommodate the smaller stamp sets. For larger stamp sets, you will need to use some sort of folder, the binder folder type of storage. Okay, so you would then slide a cardstock into the CD case so that you will have an image of what the stamps, rubber stamps inside the case. You would then again unmount with the foam and the rubber, and you would stick it into the CD case like so, and then there you go. Okay, there's another way to also unmount rubber stamps from the wood, and this process is using a product called Easy Mount. Okay, Easy Mount is the foam with the sticky side on one end and the static cling on the other end. Okay, the static cling is similar to the rubber. It's similar to this rubber, the foam, I mean, that is attached to your rubber stamps. You need this foam because you need the cushion. Otherwise, it'll be your rubber stamp will be just way too thin, and when you stamp, it'll be difficult to stamp the image. You need a bit of cushion in order to stamp the image. Okay, so in cases where, for example, you buy already unmounted rubber without the foam, you would use the Easy Mount. If, for example, if you have a very old stamp set and the foam is dried up and brittle, when you try to remove it off the block, sometimes it actually cracks and peels off rather than being removed completely together with the rubber stamp. And what happens is this portion will separate, and it's okay if you have Easy Mount. If that occurs, that's okay too. So always have at least maybe a page or two of these Easy Mounts handy, just in the case where your foam is already too brittle to be removed intact. you can always remedy it by applying it onto an easy mount. Okay, so when some stamps do come unmounted without the foam, or you want to store it where there's no sticky part of it, with time, eventually the stickiness goes away. You can mount it onto an easy mount, and you should be able to continue to use your unmounted rubber stamps. Okay, in this case, when using the easy mount, when you remove it from the block, for example like this, you would again zap it in a microwave for 5 seconds, and instead of peeling the foam with the rubber, you would only peel the rubber off the foam and leave the foam intact. Okay, like so. So now you only have the rubber. There's a sticky side on the easy mount, so make sure you know what the sticky side is, and then the plain side. You would then stick it onto the sticky side of the easy mount. Take a scissors. I'm not going to do this one because I'm going to put it back onto its original foam. But what you would do is you would cut around the edge, and you will end up I guess I'll just do it just as an example. Oops. My scissors are sort of big because I didn't bring down my other scissors. But you would cut out the edge like this, and when it's done, you'll have a foam, a clingy foam attached to it, and it'll appear like this. And again, you would store it into your case like so. Okay, so I think that's it. I'll show you how it works when the next step will be to show you how you apply and stamp using unmounted rubber stamps.